Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So before we get into the charts, just a quick review of the small account. We are on 11,459, just short of 10% yesterday. Pretty good trading day overall. So it was 9.91% return yesterday, which is not too shabby. So this week so far, we have had a good 10%, 12%, sorry. 13%, 13.1% is what we've had. So not too bad. And we're in the middle of the week now. So let's see if we can keep that momentum going. So just starting off on the daily on the Dow, there is a pattern forming here which concerns me. And it's this wedge. Okay. The wedge itself doesn't really have a target as such, and I think we could also say it's that one there. So we've got a triangle and we've got a wedge, but a break below this trend line brings these tails here into play, and I'd almost say the target would be one of these two areas here. Okay, so on the daily we're looking at 27,685 or 27,759. Okay, there is divergence here as well. And I think if we get to the 3 hour, we'll probably see something a little bit different around diversions. And you can see inside this last part of the wedge from the touches here, we are getting some minor diversions. And I think the important part for me here is this potential double top. So what we're looking for is a break of this area here, 28,200. A break of 28,200 is going to bring some of these lows into play, and I think the first one that will come into play will be that one, followed by that one. Okay, so if we do break below 28,200, then you can expect 28,038 and 27,966. Okay, but the trend is up at the moment, so there is a pattern. You've got to wait for that pattern to break before you even start looking at it. Just going to delete that level, and let's just move through the time frames. Yesterday was kind of volatile. On this pullback here, the only loss that I had yesterday was I waited for the pullback, which was pretty much around this area here. And you can see there were the buyers, and got in on my long with the stop below this fractal here, and as you can see, stopped me out. And then we formed this pattern. I got back in and got out in this mess here. But it was fairly significant, so just kept a really tight stop here. And when you've got only a 50-point stop loss, you can add 4 or 5 contracts on. Okay, so that was kind of one of the trades. The other trade was the Aussie, and then a couple of minor trades on some of the currency pairs. But anyway, what we're looking at the moment is we have not quite tested the alligator. We broke through the alligator. I didn't get a set measured move either, but now we have broken, if I use that, we've broken above this level and tested. So what we want to do, let's get rid of this noise. Let's just see whether the measured move is played out here. So this is the double bottom there, and there is a double bottom, and you can see the diversions, and you can see we stayed above the zero, just dipped a little bit below the zero here on the awesome oscillator before forming this pattern. So there's lots of signals or oscillators here indicating that you have a potential bottom. And what I want to do is just test. Okay, so that high is pretty much in this area here. And I'll give you the level now. Just want to really. Okay, so we have two touches here, two fractals on the hour. That's my current upward trend line, and we're coming back into the alligator at the moment. So we have broken this double bottom, and we've come back to test it. The test has been successful, but being after hours at the moment is kind of going to sort of meander around. I wouldn't be too surprised to see it come down and test this level here again. Okay, because that would, if I take that along there, that would form my channel. And if I just extend this line there, along there or along there, you can see this is sort of looking like a channel, but we do have a wedge inside the channel as well. Okay, so you've got to be a little bit cautious. Okay, again on the half hour, you can see how messy this was yesterday. So lots of confusion, lots of sellers trying to come in off the top here. So the question in my mind at the moment is, I need to add another line. Do we have a double top forming here? Obviously, the only thing that's going to validate that double top is a break below 28,200. That'll also validate a wedge, a rising wedge, and that is bearish. But what we have at the moment on the 30-minute is we have this channel, and we've got a break. So we could be getting a retest of that. So it wouldn't surprise me to see another retest of this area, 28,300, maybe even just pop a bit lower before the buyers step in again, similar to what happened here, and then drive it up. And what I want to point out is on the half hour. So you can see here, this was the area where I got in yesterday, and you can see it's a pretty good signal. Should have waited for the break though. Okay, this break here would have got me in and would have got me stopped out as well. Then we had another pattern here, exhaustion bar down to a level, and then inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. There was a pretty confident reversal pattern there. Okay, and you can see how that panned out, although it was messy. So what we're looking for at the moment is we're looking for solid patterns like this again. And this is really messy at the moment. Sellers over here, we're right at the close. So, and you can see there's no volatility at the moment or momentum at the moment. So I think probably same old advice as what's happening every morning at the moment. Wait for the European Open, wait for the structure. Okay, I wouldn't be too surprised to see structure form somewhere around here, even if it does dip down a little bit. You can come down, follow this trend line until we find some structure. And this is the structure that I would expect. Okay, 28,300. Anyway, let's just check on the issue before we make a call here. So that was a 20 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes. We've had a crossover. We're through price. We are bearish, but we are bearish range. So bearish, bearish, bearish. We need to break below this little consolidation pattern here, and there's a micro double top here as well, off a level. So a break below this is going to get us a short in as well, and this could be seen as a bit of a consolidation off this move down, but it's messy, so I'll just hang on to my cash at the moment. 30 minutes is bullish, 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 and all this nonsense in here. You can see there was another little wedge here that I was looking to break yesterday, which broke. Okay, just want to get rid of the noise. Okay, so we are coming to Gibbs and Tiggins, and they are flattening out as well. And there is also oscillators are grouping into the sell zone at the moment, so indicating overbought. So I really do believe, and I need to just put a level in, that this is the area we need to pay attention to, and maybe even a little bit lower. So this 28,300 area is definitely the area we need to pay attention to. Okay, so we've had a bullish cross. Oscillators group to the downside. Okay, cloud is bullish, and trigger span is through price, which is bullish. So everything here is bullish. What I'm ideally waiting for is still waiting for a pullback, and I can come back onto Kijinson here or into the cloud. So long as this crossover stays like it is, I'm looking for structure now. So the whole point of this is we are looking for longs. This does look like a double top brewing, and what you're going to find is you're going to have two chains of thought here at the moment. You're going to have the double top players who are looking for a break below this level, 28,200, and those people are going to be looking for $28,049 as the target, which is this pullback here. Okay, and that coincides with the wedge's full target. So the wedge's full target will be in this area as well, because there's your first touch of the wedge to the upside, there's your second touch of the wedge to the downside. So that's normally the target, and then your second target would be the first touch, which should be down here. Okay, but as I keep saying, the trend is currently up. You trade with the trend until you get the break. Okay, so right now you're looking for longs. The daily is messy at these levels, really messy, and you can see this pullback to 28,200 is previous daily fractals, so that's going to offer a lot of resistance as well. So right now, looking for longs, the question is from where? Are we going to look for this pullback? And what I just want to do is just put these daily levels in there, and let's just see how far away that is. Okay, that's fairly far. That's basically the low of yesterday, which could or could not be a signal. Okay, so yeah, at this stage, I think it looks like we're consolidating. We had some positive data come out yesterday, and it was messy. I mean, it didn't just climb, and it didn't close that high either. So I think, for me, I am still looking for longs, but a cautious long. So what we'd be looking for at the moment is more than likely a proper break above these fractals here, and a break below, or we can fine tune it to there, this fractal here. So 28,300, basically 28,298 is what you're looking for. You need to close below that on the 12, or I need a close above 28,324. That's my fractal range at the moment. If we get close up, then it's long. If we close down, it's short. Right now we're in the cloud in between Kijinson and Tekinson, as you can see, so we're ranging. Okay, so I'm looking for longs. If we do break below this level, then definitely looking for shorts, but just be careful and watch. Look at each one of these fractals. Do it on sort of the half hour. So this is the one that I'd expect us. This break's going to have to be solid. If we do get it, then you can see some structure forming. And then look for your measured moves as well. So your next measured move would be something like that. And that's more than likely off a Fibonacci level at the moment. Off the 50% at the moment. So now that would target this area here, which is 28,269. Okay, anyway guys, that's my messy view for today. Definitely still looking for longs, but wait for European Open to see what happens. Okay, and pay attention to the bigger picture, but also trade in the now, trade what you see at the moment. And at this stage, it's pretty messy, but I do suspect we're going to get more gains coming in later this afternoon. This double top could turn out to be a flat top triangle. Okay, so anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.